Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for February. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I'm starting off this time with a pick a card reading in the beginning of the reading, and then after it we'll jump into the tarot. So we're doing things a little bit different, but that's because we're in Aquarius season and then we just like to do things in a different way, okay? Alright, let's start with 3 cards for my Capricorn. First card is out. There we go. There's the second card, Capricorn. One more card for my Capricorns for the month of February. There we go. Right, I have to put it back in because it came up. Alright, I'll fill this card. Okay. Let's tune in, Capricorn. Some of you actually do have very strong healing powers and you're not really sure if that's something that you want to do something with. I think some of you recently rediscovered or discovered that that's something that you really can do for people, and they're guiding you to, if that's something that you recently found on your path again, then maybe it's time for you to explore that in 2020. So that's just a little side note I got for you guys during meditation. I'm going to ring the bell a couple times. Take this moment to sort of focus, go within, pick one of the 3 cards for your message for this month, the energy for this month. I'm going to ring the bell, like I said. Take a couple deep breaths in, just relax the shoulders. If you are in a car or anything where you cannot safely close your eyes, then don't do this. But for the others, maybe close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths. Let's get started. Alright, Capricorn. Let's tune in to your cards. First card is you are already doing it. You are already doing it. That's similar to Pisces, I think, or it was Virgo. Stop overthinking. You keep facing your true north. So stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. What I spoke about with the other signs was tuning into your north node, because we have a north node shift coming up in a couple months, 2 more months, and I think it's time. If you feel a little lost on your way, then try and find your north node. You only need your birthday for that, birth date, so your year, your month, basically that. If you don't know where to find that, you can just type in Google like a North Node calculator or something like that. You can find your North Node there. Do some research on where your North Node is at in this lifetime, okay? It will definitely help you move forward on your journey and see where you are actually on track and maybe a little bit off. I don't know. But overall, if you got this card, then stop overthinking about how something should be done. It's more like you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep making those smaller steps or big steps forward, and know that you are on your pathway as long as you keep following your true north node, meaning your purpose, right? Your intuition. Card number 2 is break the chain. That's very powerful, Capricorn. Such an amazing card. Isn't this artwork just, it's amazing. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. This is very powerful. So what it's speaking about is actually breaking through patterns that might have been going on for lifetimes, for your ancestral sisters and aunts and everybody, former lifetimes, family, people who were in your footsteps before you came. I'm gonna have to yes, there it was, sneeze. I'm sorry, my allergies are really heightened because of Mercury retrograde, so that's why. Anyways, let's move forward. Healing and rewriting the future, meaning that some of you have been coming and making decisions and making steps forward from a place of hurt, maybe from a place of pain, and you want to break through a certain cycle. You want to be creating from a place of freedom, outside the fear, outside of the limitations that you've teached or took on in throughout this life, and you want to really rewrite your future and focus on things from a place of love. So card number 3 is here as well, sisterhood. Beautiful. So you have sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I feel that this card is really connected to the ones with the healing energy. And overall, what they're asking you to do is to embody your feminine side. Whether you are masculine, whether you're feminine, embody your feminine energy. That nurture, that caretaker, but also that's very strong, intuitive energy. That will really help you in this time, in this month of February. I feel that strongly. So you do have some people around you, might come into a place where you find a teacher or find somebody inspiring. This could be actually a Cancer energy around you. It doesn't have to be, could be their, rising sign or something and you don't know. So yeah, basically I'm gonna take a sip of tea. All right, there we go. So that was the 3 cards for your pick a card reading. I'm going to jump into the tarot for you guys. Let's see what we got. Starting off with the beautiful Empress, Capricorn. And she wants to come out. She wants to come out. Feel it strongly. So, we're starting off with the Ace of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Meaning we gotta break free. And I feel that's very strong and connected to that energy. It's like, break the chain. Break the chain. This is for all of you. Break the chain. Free yourself up from that overthinking, from feeling that, the only way to really get to a goal is by doing what you did and doing what you do often. And then once your body is like really shutting down, you're like, ooh, maybe I should take a day off, or maybe I should not ask this much of my body, or maybe I should feed it with healthy food when I'm asking all this energy from it. It's like being softer, being kinder towards yourself, and finding a new way of approaching things. And know that along the way to chasing goals, chasing dreams, and achieving those things, it's very important how you felt and how you treat yourself along the way, Capricorn. So I think it's important for you to break free from something. Something is keeping you limited or stuck or stagnant. And I think Mercury retrograde will really help you take a closer look at that. And that's from this 3rd week of, right around the beginning of the 3rd week of February. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, juggling things at the same time. Maybe 2 different incomes, 2 different jobs, maybe 2 or 3 different type of obligations at the same time. You don't really know how to combine everything at the same time because you feel like you should. You feel like it's your job to do all of that. Maybe ask for a helping hand. Things can go up and down. Things might have amazing days full of energy in the month of February, and other days you feel a little bit depleted of energy and whoa, how did I do all of that last week? Like that one. Let me see, Capricorn. There we go. Beautiful Page of Cups. Approaching things from a lighter energy, a lighter frequency, allowing romance to come around in halfway through the month. That's beautiful. Just a little bit lighter energy. And here we go from the Page to the King of Cups. Serious commitment. Okay? Definitely. Alright, let me see, Capricorn. Jump in, start off with something small and can turn it into something big. Yes, definitely. Things will shift and pick up quickly for you. So if you might find yourself into somebody, things might really progress quickly, Capricorn. And for others of you, let me tune in. For others of you, I feel that you might have something small coming to you, you know, something small that you really feel like happy with, and it's like, oh, it's a surprise, like I didn't see this coming, and it progresses quickly into something big, and that's something you can actually go on and really do something with. So you might find yourself into something like a new hobby or something, and actually you can turn it into a source of income, and you feel really happy with that because the wheel of fortune is shifting. Things are finally looking up for you, Capricorn. Look at that. You have the 10 of Pentacles, first time it came out for all the signs, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. You might want to let me see. Yeah, okay. So they're asking you to, some of you might need to slimmen down the group, if you know what I'm saying, making some cuts. You cannot bring everybody to the top, is what I'm hearing. You might just, have to really look closely to the people around you who's still with you, who's still helping you grow, who's still helping you evolve, who is here to like see you rise up instead of trying to keep you down with them. And I feel that you might have kept people around just because you know them for so long, but actually now coming into a new energy, and it just doesn't match anymore. It's like you're here and they're here, and like, I can't reach you. What's wrong with us? That's what I'm feeling very strongly for you. For others of you, just because certain things haven't worked out in the right way for you, Capricorn, doesn't mean that it's not in your energy. It's not coming in. Because I feel some of you are really offended about having everything, basically. And they're asking you to don't be afraid to actually build a future. Some of you are sort of afraid to live in the future, something you might have pushed away for a long time, like family life and home life and family in-laws and all of that. And now might be actually time. And maybe it was just something you like to look forward to in the future but not have it in your present moment. But maybe it's time to allow that to come in if it's here for you. And it feels right, then it's just right. Okay, let me see. Capricorn. Oh, you guys, my allergies are so crazy again. I'm gonna have to take something for it, actually. Let me see. Yes, there we go. Now you're embodying that energy. Now you're putting time and energy and effort towards people who deserve it. Alright. Let me see. Beautiful. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. If somebody's lending you a helping hand, don't think it's a sign of weakness if you allow them in. If you allow them into into your little project, basically. But as long as it doesn't feel like the 10 of Wands, as long as it doesn't feel like all the work is on your back and everything is, too heavy to carry, but you just want to keep on doing it by yourself. If it doesn't feel like the 10 of Wands, but it feels like, hey, I'm just in my element, I'm gaining energy, I'm just focused on creative energy flow, I'm allowing myself to rest when I need to, but I don't need to. Like, I have all this energy and a creative flow, and I just want to go with that, and taking your time to really do stuff for yourself, aside from all the other obligations that you feel you need to be able to hold this throne, when it comes to your finances. So I do see that there's a certain way, there's a certain way about expectations about how you should gain something, how you should do something. And I think that you're pretty overwhelmed with that. Like, it doesn't work. You're trying to fit something in a way of, a written way, and it just doesn't fit. And I see you guys breaking free from that pattern because you just want to be able to just live your life and enjoy it. And you love hard working. It's not like you don't love to work, but it got to be for something where your heart is in, And how beautiful is it if you don't have to have like a day job and then have your other things that give you energy on the side? How beautiful would it be if it connected the one to the other? And I think it has a lot to do with your mindset. Once you really believe that you can have both together instead of all separate, I think you really start reaping the real rewards from it. Let me see what else coming in for my Virgo. Sorry. Ooh, might be a Virgo coming in though. I do see a King of Swords and a Hierophant, meaning that there are some of you really connected to traditions, like how something should be, and maybe you have a very firm energy around you and you're just done of doing things like that. You want to be able to have somebody similar on your energy and your level. It's like the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they go together so well. They just do. So what they're saying is it's okay to follow traditions, but it's also okay to try something in a new way because your soul is guiding you to do it that way. And there is a way of doing both, being both. You could be a teacher and still be a learner. You don't have to know everything and able to show somebody something. I'm feeling like you need 16, papers on your wall framed, diplomas on your wall to enable to teach something. That's not true. You can teach from life experience. Yeah, your mind is really telling you should do it in a certain way, but that your soul is not happy with that. So when you get out of your way, if you allow, this to come in a little bit more, get out of your own way. Your ships are coming in. I told you. There's this breaking free, breaking of a chain. So your ships are coming in. Equal give and take. World card. Beautiful Queen of Swords. And many Ace of Wands. New beginning. It's a new door opening for you, Capricorn. It's beautiful. It really is. Because you have the Three of Swords that came with that. The heartbreak is getting that purpose now. You start to see why things didn't work out the way you expected them or wanted them to in the past, and why it took the long road it took, because it's supposed to teach you something on a spiritual level, on a soul level. You're getting what you want and what you wish for. You will have that. Yet it's all about breaking yourself free first before you can, receive what's already, your name is already on it. All right, I'm going to pick up another deck. Don't overwork yourself this month, Capricorn. And with work, I don't just mean the work that you go, you check in and you check out on, or your projects you're working on the side. No, what I mean with that is all your responsibilities that you put either on yourself or others put on you, or you allow other people, to hand you, basically. There we go. Yes, it's about receiving. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Allow yourself to receive. This is really important. Allow yourself to receive, because it will increase your intuition. It will help you. That's the universe coming through for you. I'm going to pick up an affirmation for my Capricorns. See, there we go. Woo, that was quick. There it is. When I lean on the fate of the universe, peace becomes real. When you trust in divine timing, peace becomes real, because you know everything is playing out just fine. And as long as you're putting in the work and you're resting when you need to, and you're trusting and you're surrendering to whatever timing is the best, you're not stressing, because you know everything is playing out. in divine timing. So your affirmation: when I lean on the fate of the universe, peace becomes real. Beautiful. All right. If you're still here with me, leave me a, what shall we do? A little, leave me your spirit animal. I did this, I think, with Virgos, but I love to see what your spirit animal is. If you can find it in emoji, and if you cannot, or you cannot type wherever device you're watching me on right now, then type it in, type in and leave a comment with your spirit animal, or use an emoji that represents your spirit animal. Okay, I love to see that. Let me see, we're on a similar energy. Okay. I love you, Capricorn, so much, and I'll be back on my channel soon. Bye. Have a beautiful February.